Over 3 decades since The Mask transformed Jim Carrey into a superstar, the cast has experienced everything from Hollywood heights to heartbreaking tragedies. Let's see where they are in 2026. Number 1. Jim Carrey as Stanley Ipkiss and The Mask. Jim was 31 years old during filming in 1994 and is now 64 years old in 2026. Stanley's transformation into the green-faced trickster launched Jim into megastardom. At the time, he was married to Melissa Wummer, but they divorced in 1995. He later had high-profile relationships with Renee Zellweger and Jeni McCarthy. In 2015, his ex-girlfriend, Catriona White, tragically died by suicide, leading to a wrongful death lawsuit. The case was dismissed in 2018. Number 2. Amy Yasbeck as Peggy Brandt. Amy was 31 years old in 1994, and now in 2026, she's 63 years old. Peggy's betrayal of Stanley was a heartbreaking plot twist. Amy met her future husband, John Ritter, while filming Problem Child, and they married in 1999. When John suddenly died from an aortic dissection in 2003, Amy was devastated. She filed a $67 million wrongful death lawsuit against the hospital for misdiagnosis. Amy still refuses to date, calling herself inconsolable even today. Number 3. Peter Greene as Dorian Tyrrell. Peter was 28 years old during filming and is now 60 years old in 2026. Dorian's menacing villain role should have launched a major career. Sadly, Peter struggled with severe drug addiction that derailed his Hollywood trajectory. In 2007, he was arrested for crack cocaine and heroin possession. He's been open about his recovery journey since then. Peter keeps his romantic life extremely private, with no publicly confirmed long-term partners or marriages throughout his career. Number 4. Nancy Fish as Mrs. Peenman. Nancy was 55 years old in 1994 and is now an incredible 87 years old in 2026. Mrs. Peenman's shouting landlady became an instant cult classic character. Nancy has maintained complete privacy about her personal life throughout her long career as a character actress. There are no recorded scandals or controversies involving her whatsoever. She's simply remembered fondly by fans for her perfect comedic timing and eccentric performance that became a staple of 90s cinema. Number 5. Peter Riegert as Lieutenant Mitch Kellaway. Peter was 46 years old during filming, and now in 2026, he's 78 years old. Lieutenant Kellaway's frustrated detective brought perfect straight man energy. Peter had a notable relationship with Bette Midler in the mid-70s and eventually married Cornelia Red in 2019. He's widely respected for his professional ethics, famously refusing to film an exploitative scene for The Sopranos, which led to a major script change. Peter has largely avoided any negative press throughout his career. Number 6. Richard Jeni as Charlie Shoemaker. Richard was 36 years old in 1994, but tragically passed away in 2007 at just 49 years old. Charlie's loyal friendship with Stanley provided warmth throughout the film. Richard was dating Los Angeles weather anchor Amy Murphy at the time of his death. Sadly, he died by suicide after being diagnosed with severe clinical depression and psychotic paranoia. His family confirmed these struggles publicly, and the comedy world mourned the loss of an incredible talent gone too soon. Number 7. Orestes Matacena as Niko. Orestes was 52 years old during filming in 1994 and is now 84 years old in 2026. Niko's crime boss role showcased his commanding presence perfectly. The Cuban-born actor was previously married to Clara Hernandez and has kept his personal life relatively private. Beyond his villain roles, Orestes is highly respected in the indie film circuit as both a writer and director. No major scandals have ever surrounded him, and he continues to be celebrated for his contributions to independent cinema. Number 8. Reg E. Cathey as Freeze. Reg was 35 years old in 1994, but sadly passed away in 2018 at 59 years old. Freeze was one of Dorian's memorable henchmen in the film. Reg went on to become a beloved character actor, later winning an Emmy for his incredible work on House of Cards. He was dating Linda Powell at the time of his passing. Tragically, Reg died after a private battle with lung cancer that shocked his fans and colleagues across the entertainment industry. Number 9. Tim Bagley as Irv. Tim was 36 years old during filming, and now in 2026, he's 68 years old. Irv's memorable bank employee scene was comedy gold. Tim is openly gay and often discusses his experiences in solo comedy shows, but keeps his current dating life private. A veteran of the Groundlings improv troupe, he built an impressive career with long-running roles in Will and Grace and Monk. Tim has avoided any major scandals and remains a respected comedic actor. Number 10. Jim Doughan as Doyle. Jim was 39 years old in 1994 and is now 71 years old in 2026. Doyle's police officer role added perfect comedic frustration. Jim has been married to Tess Doughan for many years, and they've maintained a stable, private life together. He's a prolific character actor appearing in other 90s hits like The Flintstones and Stuart Little. Jim also works as an educator and has no recorded scandals, just a steady career of memorable supporting roles. Number 11. Denis Forrest as Sweet Eddy. Denis was 33 years old during filming, but tragically died in 2002 at just 41 years old. Sweet Eddy was another of Dorian's intense henchmen. Denis kept his personal relationships completely private throughout his lifetime. He died suddenly from a stroke while having dinner at a Los Angeles hotel in 2002, shocking the entertainment community. Like many in this cast, he was a staple of 90s character work, often playing high-intensity villains with incredible commitment. Number 12. Cameron Diaz as Tina Carlisle. Cameron was just 21 years old when she made her stunning film debut in 1994, and now in 2026, she's 53 years old. The transformation has been absolutely remarkable. Tina Carlisle's beauty and charm launched Cameron into instant stardom, changing her life overnight from unknown model to Hollywood's newest leading lady. She went on to become one of the highest-paid actresses in Hollywood, with blockbusters like There's Something About Mary, Charlie's Angels, and Shrek. Cameron had high-profile relationships with Justin Timberlake and Jared Leto before finding lasting love with Good Charlotte's Benji Madden, marrying him in 2015. They have 2 children together and keep their family life remarkably private. In 2014, Cameron shocked fans by retiring from acting to focus on family and her wellness brand, Aveline Wine. Which cast member's story touched you most? Share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more nostalgic content. Before we end this video, I have 2 fun questions for all the real The Mask fans out there. First question, which moment from The Mask, 1994, gave you the biggest wow feeling when you first watched it? Option A, the very first transformation scene when Stanley puts on the mask and turns into that crazy Greene character. Or option B, the iconic Cuban Pete dance performance, the energy, the music, the madness. Comment A or B and tell me why you chose it. I'm really curious to know. Now here's the second question, and be honest with this one. If you found the magical mask in real life, what would you do first? No judging here. Just see how many true 90s fans are watching this video.